Guys, ever since the 2011 Staccato was released, I've always thought to myself, it's a really cool gun. However, very unlikely that I would ever get one. After weapon light, holster, and optic, you're looking at about $3,600 to $3,800. Yeah, no. So then Springfield released the Prodigy, which is a 1911 double stacked 2011 style pistol at about $1,300 plus weapon light, holster, and optic, looking at about $1,800, scratching that $2,000 mark. Well, fast forward till today, I didn't get a Staccato, I didn't get a Prodigy. What I got is a Tisas 1911 Carry DS B9R. DS stands for double stacked, making this a 2011 style pistol. I picked it up for $588. Let's check it out. Alrighty guys, made in Turkey, imported by SDS Imports. Here we got the Tisas 1911 B9R DS Carry. I believe the correct pronunciation is Tisas, not Tisas, but whatever, we'll keep on calling it Tisas. So quick unboxing here. It comes in this very nice, fancy hardshell case with locking tabs. Once you open that up, on the top panel here, you have your lock, which nobody will use. You have an Allen key for your optic plate screws. Here we have a bore brush, cleaning rod, and of course down here on the bottom panel, you have your pistol. Two 17-round STI pattern magazines. These are made by Checkmate. Chamber flag right there, and the barrel bushing tool right here with the Tisas logo on both sides. So let's move everything out of the way and go over the Tisas or Tisas 1911 DS. Let's go over the Tisas 1911/2011. This is the carry model. Starting at the top, the slide is made from forged steel. The slide has a white dot front sight. Rear is serrated Glock style dovetail sight in a lower 1/3 co-witness. The slide is milled from factory in the RMSE footprint, so a Holosun 407K, 507K, or EPS carry should be a direct fit. As mentioned, this is the carry model coming in a 4.25-inch barrel. Moving on to the frame, it is also made from forged steel. It's got an MD safety and of course a beaver tail grip safety with a nice little speed bump right there. Something important to point out is that the pick rail on the carry model is one slot too short to run full-size lights. However, QVO Tactical has adapters for the Streamlight TLR1HL, the Holosun PAD, and some Surefire lights. They're like $8, so very inexpensive if you want to run a full-size light on the carry model. Some fitting might or might not be required to properly seat your full-size light if you go that route. This is not an issue, or at least that I know of, with the Duty model. As far as the internals, there are no MIM or metal injected molded parts inside. MIM for the most part is lower quality than forged steel. For the price point of this Tisas 1911 DS, I think that is fantastic. It is reassuring to know that such a budget 1911 comes in with all forged steel parts. The flat face skeletonized trigger is advertised at a 4.75 pound pull. I ran my scale and got exactly that, 4.75. Not too bad, and honestly, it feels lighter than that. Let's show a trigger pull here on camera. The weapon is clear, minimal take up, wall, break, and the reset. So very short, digging that trigger, it feels really good. It might get better after a couple hundred rounds. The grip module is made from glass reinforced polymer. It's got checkering on the front, on the back, and some texturing on the side panels right there. Feels really good in the hand, but it's very plain. I would have liked a bit more aggressive texturing, but there are options out there to fix that. Again, two 17-round Checkmate mags, and based on what I've read and seen, Staccato mags and Prodigy mags also work with the Tisas 1911 DS. Enough talking, let's hit the range. Alrighty guys, out of the range to send in my first shots with the Tisas 1911 DS Carry. All I've done to it is cleaned it and lubed it up real good. What I got is CCI Blazer 115 grain ball. Let's see how we do. All right, ran well with no issues, pretty smooth. Now I'm gonna shoot a 5-round group at 15 yards, bench rested, to check for accuracy or at least see where it's printing on paper. All right, safety off. Center mass. Oh, I think I pulled that one. Let's do one more. All right, let's check it out. All right, guys, there it is. My 5-shot group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my flyer right there that I pulled. Let's not count that one. So shooting low and to the left, this is a known issue reported by other YouTubers that have the Tisas 1911 DS. One guy mentioned that a quick way to adjust on the go is, instead of lining up your sights to equal height, equal light, to line up your rear sight with the center or the middle of the front white dot. Let's try that and see how we do. All right, so I'm gonna line up my rear sight with the center of the front white dot and see how we do. All right, let's check it out. All right, 5 more shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think I stacked 2 right there because I can't find another hole anywhere on the target. We went up just a little bit, but we are still shooting left. So let's try that again. All right, 3rd time's the charm. Let's see how we do. Let's check it out. All right, so 3rd 5-shot group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little flyer there, no biggie. We got the elevation down, so that white dot hold seems to be working, but we're still shooting a little bit to the left. Got to find a way to fix that. Just got to keep that white dot hold in mind with the Tisas 1911 DS Carry. So as you can see, I don't even have a holster for this pistol yet, but I do have one coming in, along with an optic and weapon light and a few other upgrades, but I'll save that for an update video coming up pretty soon. Let's see if we can ring some steel at 25 yards. I'm gonna use that center white dot hold and aim center mass. Got it. Miss. All right, pretty cool. So in these clips, I'm just getting a good feel for the Tisas 1911 DS. Definitely different than my Glock style builds, which I am so used to. Then again, I'm really liking this 1911/2011 style pistol. It wasn't shown on video, but 3 different kinds of ammo was ran through the Tisas. AAC 124 grain FMJs, MacTech 115 grain FMJs, and CCI Blazer 115 grain FMJs, and it all ran well with no issues whatsoever. So far so good with the Tisas 1911 B9R DS Carry. Alright guys, first 100 rounds with the Tisas 1911 DS Carry. It ran so well, so smooth, with no issues, no malfunctions whatsoever. I can't wait to set it up with my optic, weapon light, and holster and start running drills with this new setup. So definitely stay tuned for that. As always, you guys, I appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Catch you guys soon.